What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Alright, so today I'm going to be going over some fun facts about Taekwondo that you guys may not know. I'm doing Taekwondo because that's the one that I know best, that's the one I train in and I teach, and it's the one that I'm most passionate about. So yeah, let's get right into it, guys. Here we go. Number one, Taekwondo actually means something. It's not just a really cool name. Tai means hand, Kwon means foot, Do means way or art. So there's different ways you could interpret it. It could be like way of the hand and foot or hand-foot art. So yeah, pretty cool. That's number one. Number two, Taekwondo is actually one of the youngest martial arts there is out there. It actually started in 1950. There's actually a whole history behind it. I recommend you guys reading it. It's actually a very cool story. I'll give you a brief summary of it. Basically, what happened was in World War II, Koreans were not allowed to practice very popular martial arts, so they had to basically create their own martial art. It's actually very cool. Number three, the school itself is actually not called a dojo. A lot of people mistake that because the most popular one that everyone knows is dojo, because of like the Karate Kid and other martial arts. And within other martial arts, the school itself is actually called a dojo. Well, in Taekwondo, it's not called that. It's called a dojang. Because most martial arts started in China, Taekwondo is actually started in Korea. So it's called a dojang. Number four kind of follows along the same thing. The jackets that we wear, it's not called a gi, it's called a dobak. Once again, gi is more of a Chinese and Japanese saying for a coat, but in Korea, they call it a dobak. So that's what we call it. Number five. Taekwondo is actually the most popular and most practiced martial art. That includes karate and boxing and wrestling and stuff like that, jiu-jitsu. Taekwondo is the most popular one and most practiced one. In fact, it's actually one of two martial arts allowed in the Olympics. And not only that, there are over 4 million black belts, high-ranking black belts, in Taekwondo. So yeah. Number six kind of follows on the same thing. Taekwondo is Korea's national sport. While here in America, you know, we have like football and baseball and basketball. They have Taekwondo. Actually, also another fun fact that's not on the list is that in order to be part of the Korean Army, each person has to have a black belt in Taekwondo. Now, you can learn it there or you can learn it before, but you have to have a black belt in Taekwondo in order to be considered to be a soldier in the Korean Army. Number seven, most schools still use original words, meaning like what they use in Korea. Like we use the word sijak, which is begin, baro, which is ready stance, kyungye, which is bow, shuk is attention stance, and shut is relax. So yeah, pretty cool. And there's a couple other ones that we use sometimes. I'm not gonna give you guys all of them, just those quick little simple ones. Number eight, there are actually 5 kwons in Taekwondo. There is, and each instructor can actually trace their lineage back to one of these 5 kwons, and these are like the original 5 that they had in Korea, and then they branched off and became something else. So there's Cheongdo Kwon, which is the one that I practice, Sungmu Kwon, Jidu Kwon, Mudo Kwon, and Changmu Kwon. So yeah, each instructor can trace their lineage back to one of those. I traced mine back to Cheongdo Kwon, and you know, I believe the WTA, or World Taekwondo Association, or ITA. ITA is actually Cheongdo Kwon, but WTA or ATA, I believe they do Sungmu Kwon. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's what they do. Number 9, there are 10 codes that we follow, and they're like they're called the 10 tenets of Taekwondo, and they are honor, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, courage, community, strength, humility, and knowledge. And each cycle in my school, each cycle we bring up a different tenet within there. So this cycle we are on integrity, and we'll talk about it. We'll try to incorporate it. We'll find ways to incorporate it into our lesson plans, and we learn about each tenet. We learn about different tenet each cycle, and then once we finish them all, we start over. And number 10, which is probably the most obscure that most people don't know, Taekwondo is number 3 on the top 10 workouts that you can do as far as like burning calories and stuff like that. It's number 3. I believe the first one is actually running, and I don't remember what the second one was. I don't remember what it was. But I know that Taekwondo is number 3 as far as number of calories burned in an hour. So, yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you guys like down below. Comment down below which martial art you guys practice or are wanting to practice. And, yep, I'll see y'all in the next video. Have a wonderful day. God bless you all. Stay safe out there. Peace.